Hi Aries, thank you for joining me. We're going to be taking a look at some shadow work in this series. Initially, I was considering doing readings about the X's for these Halloween specials, but I decided against that because I felt that touching on some shadow work would actually be a bit more beneficial. So shadow work is basically a form of self-examination, and exploring it can give tremendous opportunities for growth and development. When you can accept your shadow parts, it can lead towards you starting to love and accept all parts of you. Your imperfections are exactly what makes you perfect. Everything is always about balance and accepting the shadow and the light within, and utilising both aspects as and when you need to. Also, as a result of shadow work, you'll find that other people's behaviours, you'll tend to not be triggered as easily, and you can assess your environment more accurately. You'll see others and evaluate situations with greater clarity, and you'll no longer see yourself as being either too big or too small. You'll basically feel a lot more in balance. Please remember that this is still a general reading, okay? So it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. So always use your own discernment. You take what's resonating for you and you leave the rest. I cannot censor, choose, nor control what's coming out of the cards. I'm literally just reading them, and it's up to you what you decide to do with it. You do have free will. Tarot is not in charge here. You are. For everything else, please do read the descriptions box. Okay, so now that that's all out of the way, let's get into your reading for you, Aries. Okay, shadow work for Aries, please. Aries Collective. Okay, right, veil for honesty. Okay, so it says that this card is ruled by the element of Earth and the planet Venus. The message that comes with this card is beware of taking shortcuts because they will lead to disaster in the long run. Velfor is a mischievous spirit who can take the appearance of a lion, although some say the manifestation is a lion with the head of a braying ass. Perhaps that's just to those with clear vision. Velfor's speciality is tempting people to take shortcuts in life through cheating, lying, or stealing. Like the god of new gamblers, he will at first reward those who will follow his promptings, only to abandon them later on when reality and natural justice catch up with them. So with this particular card, it's a message all about avoiding shortcuts for instant gratification. Okay, so we will see what else comes out of your reading for you. Straight away, it's gotten into the real nitty-gritty energies. So if you feel tempted to take any kind of shortcuts at this time, they are strongly advising against it because it's not going to work out in your favour. Also, with this particular card as well, I'm feeling with this one that you are waiting for somebody to get their karmic justice. So again, yeah, we'll find out more information as we start pulling more cards, but I am feeling that you waiting for the karma bus to hit someone. What's Aries' current energies, please? How are others seeing Aries? Thank you. Okay, so you've got the Ten of Coins as Virgo, the Three of Wands is Leo. No, it's not. I do apologise. It's Aries. It's your card. So Virgo and Aries. So other people are seeing you at the moment as doing really, really well for yourself with the Ten of Coins. You might have just sold something. You might have just sold some land or some property, like a house or something. It's being financially stable, financially secure, and with it coming out with the Three of Wands, you're planning for your future. So the impression that you're giving to the outside world at the moment is you're doing great, you're doing absolutely amazing, you're building up your finances, you're carefully investing in your finances with that combination, and you're thinking long term. Have one more, please. Thank you. Okay, so the moon, it's Pisces energy, and the King of Swords, it's Aquarius. So, yeah, people are seeing you as being very, very secretive at this time. You're keeping your cards close to your chest with the King of Swords energies, and you're not saying much. There isn't much conversations that's going on at the moment. Everything's very much kept inside of you. So this is, you're scared of outside interference from mucking up your plans. That's why you're keeping your cards close to your chest. It's actually really, really clever. You just don't want anyone to interfere with what you've got going on, because in the past you've had your plans ruined by others through exactly that. Okay, the Five of Cups. Now, I did forget to ask what it was that we were clarifying. It doesn't really matter, because this is someone who is close to you. They're in your near vicinity, right? Your Five of Cups is Scorpion energies. This can indicate someone who is feeling that they've missed out on a chance with you, right? That they are missing you. For the most part, Aries, I'm seeing this as you currently being really, really focused on your future and on your finances. You're being focused on keeping everything hidden so that, you know, no one can mess your stuff up for you. But then this person close to you is feeling a bit left out. This is someone who feels that you're pushing them away. Can you have one more, please? Justice, Libra energy. It has come out off balance, so yeah. There needs to be a balance here, Aries. I'm feeling for some of you that this individual is a family member of yours that is missing your company, and they're wishing that that you could bring your focus, bring the things that you're trying to juggle back into balance, because they're seeing that there's too much emphasis here on finances or your career, and there's not enough emphasis put on the relationship with them. So, yeah, absolutely avoid taking any kind of shortcuts here, because this could backfire. Right now, you're being very, very strategic, and you're being really careful. There's only so far that can take you, though. What are the outside? Thank you. Okay, so your outside influences, the Ace of Wands is fire energy, the Two of Coins is Capricorn energy. Outside, thank you. And the Four of Cups is Cancer energy. Yeah, your outside influences that are affecting you, it is another individual. It's someone who is wanting to have fun with you. It's someone who is wanting to enjoy your company again. They're basically wanting you to get back in touch with your fiery, passionate, funny self with the Ace of Wands. The Two of Coins, balancing things out, balancing the books. And Four of Cups, bored and discontent. So this, so this individual who is feeling a bit sorry for themselves because you're distracted by your success at the moment. They're getting bored of waiting. What is 4 of Cups here, please? Okay. The Hermit. Virgo energy, introspection, processing your feelings and emotions, or they are, should I say, because this is your outside influence. They are trying to figure out if they're just creating a storm in a teacup here, because they're genuinely feeling rejected. So they are trying to balance out their own emotions. It's not that they're jealous, it's because they're missing you. They're missing your company. They're missing having a laugh and a joke with you. They're just literally missing spending time with you. There's 2 of Coins here, please. There's 2 of Coins here, please. Aries. Thank you. Okay, so the 8 of Coins and the 7 of Coins, so the 7 and the 8. Right, this individual knows that this situation is very, very temporary, right? They're seeing that right now you are at a pivotal stage of, you're literally about to have a breakthrough, and they know that this temporary separation, it is temporary. It's not going to last forever, and before much longer, if they can just hold on and be a little bit more patient yet, then things are going to be balanced out. There's definitely a need here, even though I'm not seeing the 10 of Wands. There's still that vibe of you needing to delegate some of your responsibilities where you can. So again, that's part of your shadow work, Aries, is finding someone that you can trust. Finding someone who you have got confidence in, handing them the mantle for a little while you take a break. And the issue is, because you've got such high standards, and there's nothing wrong with that, it can see you get into a situation where you don't trust anyone to take charge for a little bit, because you feel that their standards are not as high as your standards, so they might end up making a lot of mistakes. They could end up messing things up that's not going to be so easy to fix. It's that whole, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing yourself, because it's worth doing right. So yeah, this is definitely a huge aspect of your shadow work, is being able to trust someone else to take charge temporarily. I am seeing here with this 7 of Coins and then the 8 of Coins, there is going to be a breakthrough here with your career. Your hard work, your patience, your dedication, your perseverance, and your high standards with the 8 of Coins, it's all going to pay off. It is. And you will get to the stage where you're going to be left with no choice other than to take someone else on and to trust them with the things that you would usually do. All right. So you are going to get to the stage where there is literally no other choice but to trust someone else for a little bit. See how to come this, please, for Aries. The 4 of Coins. That's Capricorn energy. See how to come for Aries, please. Okay. The Ace of Cups is water energy. Thank you. And the 2 of Cups, nice. It's Cancerian energy. Fantastic. Aries, you're going to get there. You're genuinely going to get there. You know that there's no quick fix. You might have been tempted by a quick fix, but you're certainly not going to fall into that trap, right? Your outcome looks amazing. In fact, I'm seeing here with this Four of Coins that you are going to have enough finances to put away into a savings account, right? So that's like your safety net for your future. So your worries about your finances, it is going to be a thing of the past, right? And you're going to start building up a financial safety net. Through that, you're going to feel more relaxed and more confident to loosen off your tight grip on your career thing that you've got going on, and to start investing some energies into this individual who is currently patiently waiting for you to stop stressing out about your career or the project that you're building on. Their patience is also going to pay off here, because with your Ace of Cups and your Two of Cups, whether this is romantic or familial or just a friend that's missing you, it doesn't really matter, all right? For some of you, yeah, it is romantic, and it's you taking this relationship or this connection, again, it could be family, friend, co-worker, that there is going to be time that you can invest in them, and you're going to be taking the relationship or the partnership up to the next level with that combination. And it's going to be beneficial for both of you. So with you working hard and not being tempted to take any shortcuts, and then surrendering control when the time is right temporarily, this situation is going to balance out. Why is the Four of Coins here, please? Thank you. The Empress. Nice. So that is Venus energy and it's Earth. So it's Taurus or Libra. It can be, but doesn't have to be. Yeah, it's literally a happy outcome to this situation for everybody involved, right? It's you making things grow. Some of you could be self-employed as well. There's something about connections to Egypt as well for some of you with that Ankh. But that's not what's important. What's important is you being nurturing, and through everything that you're currently doing, Aries, it's not in vain. It really isn't. And this individual, while they are currently feeling sorry for themselves because they're missing spending time with you, they do still have your back and they understand your reasons behind what you're doing, right? Whenever the Empress shows up at the end of the read, it shows that there is a happy outcome to the situation for everybody. And the blockage is the Knight of Swords. It's Gemini energy. So communication is the blockage, like literally. And under there, the Lovers, Gemini energy again. So yeah, for some of you, this is about an individual who is either your romantic partner or they want to be your romantic partner. But again, that's not true for every single one of you, okay? Just for the most part. I'm seeing that there's going to be a nice and swift resolution to this individual feeling pushed out. Okay. But the thing is as well, it's not like you're doing it deliberately. You're doing it to line the future. That was fast. Okay, naked before the stars. That was ridiculously fast. I'm impressed. Oh yeah, if you've made it this far into the reading, then please consider giving me a cheeky wee like, a subscribe or a comment, or maybe all three if you're feeling generous. And thank you so much to all of those who've already supported my channel. It genuinely does mean the world to me, so thank you. Usually I say that when I'm shuffling that deck. So, with this Naked Before the Stars. Right, so if you focus on the illustration, and you'll find that your own intuitive messages will come through from the picture as well. Right, so it says, accepting our own beauty in size, colour or age. A beautiful curvy woman who wears lacy lingerie. One is a black corset and she kneels in her full sensuality under the light of a million artificial stars. There is no perfection that is worth enough. There is imperfection as proud as the heavens. What do we see when we look in the mirror? Do we see something that we like or something that we dislike? Something we care or something that we are a slave of? What do we compare ourselves to? To the stars of a media firmament leaking into our real life? To the social models, to the beauty queens and the kings of the eternal pageant, to our inner self, to the idea we had when we were younger, to the eyes of the people loving us. I wonder what the feelings of the words curvy, cute, chubby, fatty, rounded, what do these words arouse within us? If a smile or distaste or recognition, the quest for beauty is not an empty quest. Even if beauty is not as deep as the ocean, still, when we shine, our world becomes brighter. But we will always feel naked in front of the stars, and we should learn not to blush and to stand proudly. So, Aries. Some of you might find comfort in being a workaholic, because for some of you, being a workaholic is the only way that you can accept yourself. There is a lot more to you, Aries, than just what you can provide, okay? Because this entire read has been about you working yourself into the ground to provide for your future. You're working yourself too hard. It's okay for you to take a break, Aries. Don't feel guilty for taking a break. And if anybody makes you or tries to make you feel guilty for needing a break, you can tell them to GTFO. It's for Aries, please. Okay. Okay, Aries, so seeing this particular card come out for your read, it's starting to make a lot more sense to me now, okay? You got witness, to know, personal evidence, and to speak out, right? So for those of you who, right at the beginning, where I said that for some, your Veil 4 card was about you waiting for the karma bus to hit someone, this card is going to resonate for you, because that is literally an energy is all about being gaslighted and someone questioning your version of your reality, right? You know what is real. You know that your experiences are real, and somebody has been basically trying to make out that your experiences, that you imagined them, or that you somehow elaborated on what happened to you, or that you somehow blew something completely out of proportion, right? This is an individual who is responsible for you feeling that your worth and your value is determined only by how much or what you can provide, which is why now some of you are workaholics, right? This is a reminder that you have to trust your own version of events. And you are waiting for the karma bus to hit that person, and quite rightly so. And have no fear here, Aries, because it is going to happen. It is. It might take a long time, but it absolutely happens eventually. Never be afraid to speak your own truth. Never be afraid to defend what you know happened to you. Because it's your story, Aries, and it is your right as a human being to share the experiences that you have had. It is your right to speak your truth. Someone who is gaslighting your version of events, they are doing it to avoid responsibility for the part that they played in your experience. They made you feel that the only time that you would ever be worth anything is if you can provide money or something for others. And then it's taken you down this path of not just being a workaholic, which we can see really clearly here, which financially is financially going to be amazing for you. Don't get me wrong. It is. It's worked out in your best interest there financially, but it is time for you to take a break. Okay? But it's also played into this low self-esteem that we saw in your Naked Before the Stars card. Really heavy energies, and this is the reason why I tend to keep shadow work reads for special events only, because it is really hard hitting. It gets really down into the depths of everything. But it's also really necessary as well, because sometimes the things that are really difficult to hear are the things that is going to benefit us the most on our healing journey. Finish this read, please, for Aries. Okay, so the top one wanted to go as well. So you've got, exertion. Avoid overexerting yourself, Aries. Listen, I keep saying it, it's time for you to take a break, right? By you taking a break, that's not you quitting. You're not a quitter for a start. You're just taking a break. You need to take a break. If you overexert yourself, then you're not going to be neither use nor ornament to anybody, including yourself, all right? I do apologise, I keep knocking the camera, and divine love. So, yeah, some of you are blessed with a soulmate connection, and it's your soulmate that is currently missing you, and they're missing spending time with you. That is a divine connection. Also, with this card, never ever forget that you are divine. Your essence is divine. Never forgetting the divine power that is within you, because that's a mirror. All of these cards are mirrors. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? And that was literally your shadow card up in the corner. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? You're forgetting to acknowledge the divine that is within you, and you're forgetting to take a break. Really, really nice read. Again, I do apologise for the heaviness, but that really is the point of shadow work. So, yeah, I just genuinely hope that that was helpful to someone, and that it's helped to kind of put the puzzle pieces of your life into place, so that you can map out the direction that you'd like to take next, basically. And yeah, even if that's resonated for just one person, then I would call that a success, like for real. Really nice read. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Aries. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely, lovely week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.